we are continuing with the celebration of Women's Day, basing it from the event that started on the 9th of August 1956. So South Africa has continued to celebrate Women's Month, and it has become a holiday for the entire country. It all began when women marched to Pretoria to petition the government then, requiring that all South African, especially women, should not be forced to carry the dompas, as it was called then. So 9th of August is celebrated annually as a public holiday because of the struggle of women from that day. Also, when I reflect from the church front, the 9th of August is celebrated annually as the public holiday, but also it is the Mary Sumner Day, whereby we celebrate the vision of the founder of the Mothers Union. We celebrate her vision for Christian care for families, lives through the work over 4 million members worldwide. May I take my hat off for Anglican Women's Fellowship in our Tegina South region, who ignited the program that we are embarking on as a parish. When they said earlier this year no to gender-based violence, and the region asked the parish to host the service because of the increasing women and children abuse and killings in South Africa. Subsequently to that service, AWF facilitated a workshop for further equipment of their members and the members of the parish to deal with the incidents of abuse in homes and society at large. In the month of August, there will be further dialogue by the Anglican Women's Fellowship every Thursday evening, sharing their experiences and teachings on gender-based violence to cap the newly formed and established pandemic over and above the COVID-19 that we are going through at the moment as the world. As a parish, we choose to express our appreciation to women in our lives, solidarity in their struggles. We choose a non-violent society where all are treated with equal dignity. May I encourage all our members and followers to support the program, which will be staged on WhatsApp, YouTube, and Facebook every Thursday at 6 during the Women's Month. I thank you.
A warm welcome to you all. My name is Nana Ines. I am a leader of AWF from the Parish of Woodlands in Devon. Let me start by explaining what AWF means. AWF stands for Anglican Women's Fellowship, and it has its motto which says, United in Prayer, Service and Love. Our purpose as AWF members is to serve God and to serve one another. Like any other organization, we also have our objectives and aims. The aims of AWF is to promote prayer and worship, to promote mission and witness, to promote fellowship and study, and service and stewardship. Let me further explain this AWF. AWF was not created or established to replace any organization or guild in any parish. This is one guild that is meant to work hand in hand with other organizations, hence serving God and His people. Let me make an example. Let's take an example if you are an AWF member and you would like to join St. Agnes Guild. You you are welcome to do that. You are allowed to do that. And let's take another example. If you are an MU member, Mothers Union member, and you would like to join in AWF again, you are allowed to do that. Why we are allowing that? Because all these girls can work hand in hand, all these kids can work together, and there is just nothing wrong with us working together and serving God. In this guild, we do not worry about your marital status, the color of your skin, whether you are short or tall, your level of education. We only need a lady to be 18 years and above to be able to join AWF. So let me just rather say differently. The word discrimination does not exist in our vocabulary. Being an AWF member has so many benefits. One of its benefits is we pray for one another because we are united in prayer. So nobody prays alone, we all pray together. We carry each other's burden. Akho sindwa kwa AWF, onomthwalo sindwa uyawuletha suthwalisane sonke because we care for each other. And we have that sisterly love. If you're an AWF member, you see another AWF member, you see another sister. You're just not seeing another person, it's just another sister. And we care for each other. In this guild, we have learned to honor God for the wonderful things that He has done for us. We have received spiritual growth while engaging in different activities in our AWF. We have learned to be grateful and be faithful servants of God. We are a guild that plays a big role in taking care of our community at large. And finally, we are a guild that is well known for doing things in style. It is with great enthusiasm that I stand before you today with the prospect of introducing our gender-based violence awareness campaign, which is a sensitive societal issue that directly impacts our everyday lives. The action of gender-based violence is a global phenomenon resulting in deaths of so many people each year, making it one leading causes of death. Our theme as AWF says, step up, women of God, and be counted. So kindly allow us, as the Parish of Woodlands, to step out and be counted and trying our best to educate our communities about the gender-based violence, which has crippled the lives of so many people. In our campaign, the following topics will be covered. One, we'll be talking about what is gender-based violence, because some of us might actually be hearing the term or the terminology but not understand what it means. So we'll deal with what it is that we mean when we talk about the gender-based violence. Secondly, we talk about domestic violence, because there are different types of violence, but domestic violence will be the one that we actually address even more. Thirdly, we're talking about the root causes of domestic violence. Fourthly, different forms of domestic violence. Fifth, factors that keep victims in violent relationships. And the next one will be summary of the Domestic Violence Act and support services where people can get help and where people can actually be able to have people that they can liaise with in order if they need help. So, I would like to invite you to tune into our social media platforms, that is YouTube and Facebook, every Thursday, where we will be unpacking our gender-based violence awareness campaign in full. I thank you.